Inside the Bill Durnan Arena, we're set for a game between the Saskatoon Wheat Kings and the Toronto Autobots. Wheat Kings in the gold and black, the Autobots in the predominantly black jerseys. This is a C group matchup. And the men's C divided into two divisions of 5 teams each. These are in a division with the Montreal Capitals, Oakville Stars, and the Montreal Bengals. Currently, the Capitals and the Stars tied for first 5 points each. A win by Saskatoon will put them into a 3-way tie for first place. We then go to most wins, and I'm told that the Capitals just lost to the Bengals over at the Doug Harvey. So preliminary look, talking to the guys in the office, they said if the Saskatoon Wheat Kings win this, they would move into that 3-way tie, and it would be the Oakville Stars who would be the odd team out when it comes to semifinals this afternoon. Top 2 teams in each of the 2 divisions in C Group move on to the semifinals this afternoon. So Saskatoon needs a win. Autobots are not going to be in the playoffs. They are currently last in the group after 3 games, 2 losses, 1 tie. Saskatoon, a win, a loss, and a tie. So close competition in C Group. Right from the opening faceoff, the ball goes out of play. It'll be moved just outside the blue line. That's a little bit too far for Leachman. First time we've seen Saskatoon here in the Bill Durnan. Toronto played here last night. Oh, it's cleared out by the Autobots of Toronto. Mercer gets the return pass high in the slot. Shot goes over the top of the goal. John Rose, the goaltender for Saskatoon. I will get back to you on the goaltender for the Autobots. It is not Alan Mack, I can tell you that. I guess with the playoffs out of reach, we'll give somebody else a chance. Alan Mack, their usual goaltender. Victor Deng in goal for the Autobots. Cleared away from in front of the goal. Kept in by Toronto. They throw it around. There's a chance. Big save made. The net is way off. How do you get it back?
This goalie gets so freaking lucky.
Leachman can't get it out. Toronto with the early pressure. Autobots off to a good start. Calabrese, shot off a leg. And that'll be a flooring call against Saskatoon. The goaltenders John Rose and Victor Deng. Face-off won by the Autobots, back of the point. Long shot in, held on by Rose. Another whistle. Slow start to this one. Lots of whistles early. Triumbarri got hit with a stick as the players were going for the faceoff. Went down. Seems to be okay. Gonna redo that faceoff. Send out the Saskatoon forward. Coming in to take the faceoff, Connor Rennie.
Scotty, let's not sell you.
Calabrese tried to hold it in for the Autobots. Brought out by Saskatoon. Cleared down the floor. Went on in there with Rennie. Comes up along the boards. Iaboni waiting for it, but Triumbarri gets to it first to Iaboni. Back to Triumbarri. Good give and go. On his backhand. Couldn't get a shot away. There's a long shot kicked away by Rose. Right now, the Autobots not playing like a team that's out of playoff contention. Medeiros. Shot goes in wide of the goal. Sonny Baines. Baines has it along the far boards. Back to Frank Ultimo. Shot stopped by Rose. Long rebound taken by Saskatoon, but very slow to move on it. Now they'll follow up on it. Brooks. Ball goes into Deng and took maybe 3 tries, but he's got it. Well, actually, he never did have it. You can see the ball there to the right of the goal. The referee lost sight of it. That came out over center, so Saskatoon has to clear the zone. Then they give it away, picked off by Baines. Baines in over the blue line for the Autobots, in around behind the goal. Rose out to play it. Throws it in behind the goal. Saskatoon player went down. Rose gets the paddle down to prevent the ball from coming out in front. And Saskatoon come away with it. McCallum gave it away. Shot by Tran goes wide. Off the boards, try and get it up ahead to McCallum, in over the blue line. Nate Ways, he lost it. Pass looking for McCallum. Backhanded in. On it first, McIntosh for the Wheat Kings. That came out. Tony Dice knocks it down. Toronto can't bring it in. You got a player down deep inside the blue line. Doesn't realize it's offside. It's cleared in. That was Hamdi Abdelkader. Didn't realize that the delayed offside was on. Was waiting for the ball down deep in Saskatoon end. Face off just outside the Saskatoon blue line. Won by Saskatoon. Rothenberger moved it back, threw it to the other side, jumping on it quickly for the Wheat Kings. The shot comes in, save made by Victor Deng. No flooring, out to play it Rose. Off the glass. Set up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk got hit in the head. He's down, shaken up at the blue line. Autobot still with the ball. Referee won't blow the whistle. Shot comes in. Finally, player gets up. That's Austin to Chuck. Started to get up and went down again. Not happy with it. Looked like incidental contact. Two players going for the ball. Bumped into each other, and the shoulder of the Toronto player made contact with Tkachuk. You usually will see that called. Right from the faceoff, they score! Fabio Calabrese. And full credit to the Autobots. They have outplayed Saskatoon here so far in this first period. Foster got it up to Rennie, who dumped it in, comes to the side of the goal. Deng will cover it up, won't take any chances. Game 3 of 9. 5 round robin tournament games followed by 4 semifinals today. Nunes dumped it in for Toronto. Triumberry back to Nunes. He had it taken away. Saskatoon heading up the floor. Elgersma stopped. Then they turn it over. Iaboni in over the blue line. Right back to Iaboni. He's alone in front. If he can get the ball to settle, he can't. Tried to play it back. Now Saskatoon. Elgersma to the side of the goal. Quickly cleared away by Toronto. Back in his own end, Nick Hancock's. Long pass up ahead. Looking for Nate Ways. He had it taken away. The Autobots bring it in. Baines in for checking. Saskatoon get it out. Moran going down hard into the corner with the Autobot player. Autobots get it. Around the boards, kept in at the blue line, or at the red line rather. Tipped just wide. Moran looking for it. Saskatoon all over it now. A shot that goes wide. Dumped out by Tran, but Wheat Kings have it again. Gammon stopped at the blue line. Hancock's. Not touched. Flooring call against Saskatoon. 10:16 to go. Back of the point, shot, save made by Rose. He'll hold on to it, no rebound. 10:08 to go. First period, 1-0 for the Autobots. Saskatoon trying to get into this afternoon's semifinal. They'll need a win to do it. Kept in by the Autobots. Long shot. Rose made the save. It came out the other side, ended up in behind the goal. Up around the boards. Rothenberger swinging wide. Shot scores! Ryan Rothenberger. Individual effort ties it up for the Saskatoon Wheat Kings. So Saskatoon has tied it up with 9:31 to go here in the first period. Here he comes again, Rothenberger in over the blue line again. Got it up ahead to Tkachuk. He was back out on the floor. He was shaken up earlier. That hit to the head. Panako back in front of his own goal, leaves it in the corner. Frank Ultimo. Bad pass kept in by Saskatoon, hustling down into the corner. Jordan Gall, his shot hit somebody, went wide. Getting to the rebound, Leachman. Now we got a race. Abdelkader, Leachman. Foster back there as well for Saskatoon. Foster has it. Pass a little bit in behind Tkachuk. And off the foot of Rothenberger. Fanned on the first clearing attempt. Stays with it. Now he'll just bring it in. Rothenberger working against Mercer. Mercer kicks it to the boards. Rothenberger on it again. Watched by Calabrese. Rothenberger threw it through the slot. Ended up in the near corner. Mercer's got it there for the Autobots. Over to Calabrese. Along the boards. Saskatoon will hold it in. Rennie. Shot. Deng made the save. Rebound came out. Cleared behind the goal. Autobot player was knocked down, run over from behind by Oren Foster, and Foster's going to head to the penalty box. Penalty coming with 7:56 left to go here in the first period. 1-1 tie. Autobots will go on the power play. Tony Dice. Triumbarri. He elects to just dump it in. Knocked into the corner by Rose. Saskatoon get it. Can't get it out. Kept in by Calabrese. Throw it around. Cleared back out to center. Calabrese's got it again. This time he'll shoot it. That one right on goal. No traffic in front, though, so Rose with the save. Off the boards. Calabrese will hold it in. 1:15 to go in the power play. Nunes. Get it out in front, but nobody there. Comes off the boards. Who's going to get to it first? Battle. Great job by Calabrese to hold it in momentarily, but the loose ball is shot down the floor by Saskatoon. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Bad pass picked off, sent down the floor by Ridge Brooks. Quickly up ahead, Brian Panako. Got it in over the blue line. Calabrese. And to Nunes. Baines is out in front. They'll come back at the point, Calabrese. He'll shoot it. Blocker save made by Rose. Rebound taken by Panaco. Back to Frank Ultima, who's over here at the left point. Ultima. Panaco. Shot blocked and cleared out. And that'll do it now as the penalty has expired. Just under 6 to play here in the first. 1-1 tie. We are at even strength. Nate Ways drops it back. Shot goes up and over the top of the goal off the stick of one of the Autobot players. Shot in on goal. Deng made the save. Rebound was there. Saskatoon are on it. Foster, shot. Deng just got a piece of it. It rolled past the post. Somehow they keep it out. Kept in by Leachman. Off the foot of Foster. Autobots breaking in, save made by Rose. That was Iaboni with the breakout down the right side for the Autobots. Last night they wore their predominantly white jerseys. Today it's the black, and some of the numbers have changed. Luckily, they've got their names on the back, so we're working through it. In over the blue line, Rothenberger. They give him a little bit of room. Takes it down along the boards, then plays it back. Nick Hancock's slapper. That got through. Save made by Deng. Rebound was there. Deng got a piece of that. It may have hit the crossbar as well. Hancock's. Doesn't shoot it this time. Pass across. Wrist shot. Save made by Deng. Rebound is loose there. There's a chance. Putting it just wide with the open side was Rothenberger. They try and pass it back to the point. Only one player back there, so it comes out. What a chance for Rothenberger to get his second goal of the game. 2-on-1 down low. All of a sudden, almost like a 3-on-1. Rothenberger with a shot. That did hit the crossbar and stayed out. Boy, the Autobot defense just disappeared. And Saskatoon brought it in over the blue line. It was a 2-on-1 down low, and then they dropped it back to Rothenberger, and he got a great shot away. Off the post. Or off the crossbar, actually. Have to put too fine a point on it. And that collision down the corner. That's a flooring call as it was dumped in from Saskatoon side of center. Saskatoon player saying, why didn't you blow that down earlier? Would have avoided that collision in the corner. The referee explains, we can't blow it down as flooring until the ball actually crosses the goal line. Under 4 to play in the first. Nobody touched it. Mike Hancock says he did touch it. The official says he didn't. Guess who gets the last word? Face off down to our left. Rothenberger set himself a great first period. It's not their only goal. Hancock's. There's a power play for Saskatoon. I missed in the middle of all that. I don't know what happened in that collision down in the corner where they were going looking for the flooring call. And the Saskatoon player hit the boards hard. Rothenberger in front. Oh! I think it was Calabrese. The defenseman got a stick on that. Looked like Rothenberger had the open top of the net. Hard around the boards. It'll be held in over on the far side. McIntosh shot right on net. Dang with the save. Back to McIntosh. Rennie. McIntosh. McIntosh winds up, shoots it. Deflected. Goes up and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Autobot zone. Dice can't get it out. Kept in by McIntosh. They'll get it down the floor in the second try, though. Jersey, I'm just looking at the name in the back of the jersey. Labonte. I had it written down as an Iaboni, so it's Labonte. Comes out in front just to tidy that up. Toronto player. McIntosh. Fed it in front. Swing and a miss by Connor Rennie. Penalties over. Minute 39 to go in the period. We're back to 5-on-5. Rennie. Giveaway at center. Panaco couldn't get free. Players slipped. Haven't seen much of that in the last 2 days. Panaco trying to chip it in. He's stopped. Big save made by Rose. They're going to call the Autobot player for closing his hand on the ball. Tran. No penalty. We saw that called earlier. Get an explanation for that later. They just moved the ball outside. Under a minute to play here in the first. Hard around the boards. Mercer waiting for it. He'll drop it back. Calabrese. Manon. Up through the middle. Sonny Baines. Mercer back to Baines. That just failed to connect. Manon. Slapper went off of Tkachuk up by the blue line. They take it off the end boards and score. 25.3 seconds left to go here in the first. The Autobots restore their 1-goal lead. Ball watching a little bit. Two to one for the Autobots with just 20 seconds to go here in the first. Again, the Autobots out of playoff contention, but they may spoil the party for Saskatoon if they keep this up. Saskatoon needs a win to get in. Panako, long shot, blocked, ball goes up in the air. 4 seconds left to go. That'll do it. A lively first period. We'll take a very quick break. We'll be back with period number 2 between the Autobots and the Saskatoon Wheat Kings in just a moment.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.live for more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on these social media sites.
The Canadian Ball Hockey Association, the CBHA, is the official governing body for the sport of ball hockey in Canada. We are a full standing member of the International Street Ball Hockey Federation, the ISPHF, and proud partners with Hockey Canada. Our members come from Canadian provinces coast to coast, and we are proud to showcase our players in this national championship tournament. Autobots leading it 2-1 after the first 18 minutes of play. We are underway here in the second. Quick pass up ahead. No. They lay it off. Triumbarri winds up. Shot blocked by Rose. Rose has to get back to cover it as it came off the end boards. Taken away by Saskatoon. Rothenberger drops it back. Gall threw it in front. Rothenberger was there looking for the tip. Cleared by Ultimo. Up ahead to Triumbarri. Up at the blue line. Nunes is covered. Here's Triumbarri. Triumbarri with a shot. Off the defense wide. Gall. Up at the blue line. Tipped ahead. Races on. To Chook. Chook gets to it first for Saskatoon. Got it out in front. Here's a chance to shoot. Big save by Deng. Rebound. Scores! Thomas Elgersma ties it up. Here's the first chance. Big save there by Deng, but the rebound is loose. Wheat Kings get 2 or 3 more cracks at it. Finally put home by number 37. Tied at 2 now. Came a minute and a half into the second period. Abdelkader swinging wide, got it in around behind the goal. Abdelkader with the ball. Works it out in front, shoots it. Tried to go short side. Save made by Rose. The ball goes up into the mesh. Mercer wins the faceoff back to Abdelkader. Spins away. Abdelkader. Bit of room to work. Has a look around. Still holding it. Now it comes back to the point. Calabrese. Shot. Tipped. Up and out of play. Panaccio got a stick on it. They're saying it was off the defenseman's stick. Faceoff will stay in the Saskatoon end. It looked like Brian Panacco rather got a stick on it for the Autobots. Face-off won by Saskatoon. Leachman. Pass misfires, goes all the way down the floor, so we'll come back and do the face-off down to our right. Saskatoon bringing it up the floor. Brooks. Don't get it in over the blue line. Swept away down the floor. Will not be a flooring call. Calabrese back for the Autobots. He'll take it back behind his goal. Take their time on this build-up. Now flipping it up on the up at the blue line, looking for Tran. That was stopped. Foster got it up ahead, but then they turn it over. A little bit too cute. Now it's in over the blue line. Autobot player goes down. Nate Ways Stops. Takes it back behind the goal. Baines was watching him. Nateways. Nowhere to go. He'll play it back. Foster. Off the boards for Nateways. Pass a little bit too far for Medeiros. Back there is Foster. Moran turned it over. Medeiros ships it back in for the Autobots. And there's going to be a tripping penalty. And we are up in amongst the fans, and unfortunately, occasionally something sneaks out. Not sure if you heard that or not. Long shot in, goes wide. Saskatoon on the power play. Long shot, goes wide of the goal from Gammon. Toronto, two chances to get it out. Can't. Shot on goal, kicked away by Deng. It'll be held in. Rooks. Gammon. Shot on goal by Rothenberger, and Deng has got it and holds on. It gets past Gammon back at the blue line. All right, center. Hustling back to pick it up. Nick Hancock's. Just under a minute to go in the power play. This 2-2 tie. Be a flooring call against Saskatoon as nobody could get a stick on that pass. Calabrese, shorthanded shot went off of Connor Rennie straight up in the air into the ceiling. Gammon made a move, got free, heads up the floor. Gammon shoots it in on goal. Deng with the pad save. Calabrese around the boards. Manon tries it this side. Labani chips it off the boards. Medeiros will send it down the floor all the way. And that will do it for the Saskatoon power play as the penalty has now expired. McIntosh. His pass off the mark, brought back in by Abdelkader, knocked off his stick. Abdelkader goes to the boards. Triumbarri, shot was blocked. Coming back the other way, Elgersma. Swinging around in behind the goal, trying to get out in front. Elgersma lost his balance as he tried to cut the corner. Making a run up the left side, able to get to it is Mercer. He's onside. Great pass. Tried to center it. Now the Autobot player was knocked down. What looked like a definite penalty, not called. Trying to get away on the left side. Darwin Moran right out in front, went off a stick. Abdelkader's got it. Abdelkader down the right side. He'll stop and go. And keeps going. Off the boards. Abdelkader spinning off the boards. Gets himself in shooting position. It went off of Oren Foster, the Saskatoon defender, and then shot down the floor. Exactly 10 minutes to go.
Let's go, box!
Dice to Calabrese. He'll backhand it in. Sonny Baines looking for it. Foster got to it first. Foster along the boards for Saskatoon. Medeiros cut him off. Medeiros with it. Pushed to the boards by Foster. Leachman was there to help out. Calabrese will hold it in out at center. His long shot went off of Foster into the corner. Leachman with it for Saskatoon. McCallum plays it in. Leachman knocked off his stick, rolls down to Deng. Deng has got it. And he will hold on to it. 9:10, the time remaining. A tie will not do it for Saskatoon. They need a victory. They need 2 points. Moving to a three-way tie for first in C Division 1. Top two teams advance to the semis. When we look at the tiebreakers, it looks as though if Saskatoon could get into that three-way tie, they would make it into the top two along with the Montreal Capitals. The Ottawa Sonics would be the odd team out. Floats in from the blue line. Easy glove save made by Deng. Gall to take the face-off for Saskatoon against Triumbarri. You're at even strength right now. Another shot, another save made by Deng. Third of 9 games we have for you today from the Bill Durnan Arena on our webcast. Kept in by Gammon. To the middle, Rothenberger. Shot was blocked. Deng's got it again. Saskatoon coming on a little bit right now. Deng looking more confident as the game goes on. Tkachuk. Rothenberger back to Tkachuk. Pass was in his feet. Didn't get away much of a shot. Kept in. Gall. Gall's got it again. Gall towards the goal. That went wide. Tkachuk. Rothenberger. Rothenberger with the shot. Hit Frank Ultimo, the defenseman, in front. To the side of the goal. Deng looks around. It is still loose. Bounces in the air. Comes in front of the goal. Knocked out of the air. They score. Austin Tkachuk. Wow, what a scramble that was. Big goal for Saskatoon. Great hand-eye coordination by Austin Tkachuk. Abdelkader looking for it. Brought out by Saskatoon. Getting to it first, Ridge Brooks for Saskatoon. Knocked down. Up along the boards, held in over there. Connor Rennie, he's knocked down. He and Panaco battling. Kept in. Chance in front. Shot. Came off the end boards, then put wide by Ridge Brooks. So one off the defense. Ball, or the face-off at least, will stay in the Autobots end of the floor. 7:05 is what we have left. Shot. Deng got a piece of it. On it first. Moran for Saskatoon. Moran cycles it back down low. Gets it to McCallum. McCallum having a look around. McCallum's got it. Can't shoot it. Now trying to work it out in front. Surrounded by three members of the Autobots. Back at the point. The shot from Leachman. Blocked up high. Cleared down the floor. And this will be just enough for a flooring call. They're going to redo that face-off. This time it's done fairly. Sonny Baines for the Autobots. Stopped at the blue line, turned back by Saskatoon. Here they come. Leachman. To the front of the goal and then cleared to the boards. Baines again for the Autobots. Dumps it in wide of the goal. Rose won't take any chances. He'll cover it up as we are down to 6:04 to go here in the second period. Timeout, Autobots. They trail 3-2. $12:45 our next game is scheduled for. That's only 7 minutes from now. It's going to be tight. The Montreal Black Knights taking on the Kitchener 37s. Black Knights played here last night. It'll be the first game here at the Bill Durnan for the Kitchener 37s. And that will be in the men's B. Those are two teams currently tied third and fourth place, pending what happened in the other arenas. And the top four make it to the playoffs. So we'll get that updated for you when we get to that game. But it certainly appears to have important playoff ramifications. The game between the Black. They score! Triumvirate quickly ties it up. Hold the thought about the next game. This one still has got a lot left in it. Win the faceoff, get it to the goal, the rebound comes out, and you tie it up. Three, under 6 to play. Noon's getting in. Noon's with a chance. Rolls into Rose. Rose has got it. Calabrese. Shot was blocked. Picked up by Tkachuk. Play it up at the blue line. Got to wait for the players to get onside. They do. Brought in. Labonte. Noons. He's pinned to the boards. Ball squirts out into the middle of the floor on it first. Austin Tkachuk. Tkachuk tried to make the pass up. That was broken up by Dice. Noons. Here's a pass. Labonte. Breakaway. Scores! Back to back for the Autobots. For the Wheat Kings. They need to score a couple in the next 5 minutes. Here's Leachman. Leachman tried a little chip and chase, gets the backhand in on Dang. Dang's not going to take any chances with that. He'll hold on to it. Calabrese, or it's Abdelkader. He lost it. Foster can't move it. Up at the blue line, no further. Turn back. And it'll bring it in. Shot, hard one. Hopped over the top of the goal. Came down in front. Saskatoon on it. Went off of Deng. Then Deng makes the save. The ball went up in the air and came down behind him. Managed to keep it out to the side of the goal. Nets come dislodged. And we get some pushing and shoving. And it gets rough in there. Frank Ultimo in there for the Autobots. And no doubt we'll get some penalties coming out of this. Right now, 2 players for the Autobots gone into the penalty box. Still waiting to get this sorted out. Showing just the 1 penalty to the Autobots, the extra penalty. Okay, we've got 2 players for the Autobots in the penalty box, 1 for the Wheat Kings. So it'll be a 5-on-4 power play for Saskatoon. Just 4:02 left to go. On the face-off, the ball goes to the boards. Saskatoon on it. Back at the point. Hancock's shot. And it went off a Saskatoon player. The face-off will come outside the blue line. Gammon to Moran. He gains the blue line. Moran threw it out in front. There's a shot blocked. Gammon scores! Not over yet, folks. Not by a long shot. Power play goal for the Wheat Kings. Get them back even. Again, they need to win the game. Tied once again at 4. 3:30. What's the time of the goal? 3:30 left. Brought back in. Nunes fed it in front. Labonte across. Comes in front. Rose will cover it up. Autobots won the faceoff, but it was stolen away by Rothenberger. Rothenberger tried to play it across. Up ahead, Nunes. Nunes with it. Nunes getting around the outside. Nunes breaking in. Rose is down. Penalty coming up to Saskatoon. Big rush by Nunes. Ethan Nunes drawing that penalty. So now if Saskatoon's going to get into the playoffs, they're going to have to do it shorthanded. 4-minute penalty. Less than 3 to play. Calabrese. Down to Nunes. Try to get it into the middle. Leachman off the boards. Tkachuk has it. Tkachuk up ahead to Rothenberger. Rothenberger shorthanded. Lost his balance at the blue line. Autobots will get it out. Nunes. It's in. Knocked down by Leachman. Leachman. He and Nunes go to the boards. They collide hard. Leachman comes up with it. Trying to work it out. Nunes has got it. That's intercepted at the blue line. McIntosh up ahead. Tkachuk short-handed. Lost the handle on it. McIntosh. McIntosh working his way out in front. Still with it. That's Tkachuk, number 7. Autobots get it up ahead. Labonte brings it in over the blue line. Doesn't shoot it. He'll wait. Under 2 to play. Labonte. Calabrese. Calabrese. Shot. Stop. Labonte on the rebound for the Autobots. Labonte holding it. Time winding down. 1:38 to go in the game. Dice. Labonte. Back behind the net. Gets past Dice. Triumbarri. Back to Dice. Labonte. Pass. Missed Calabrese. Now he's got to go back to his own end. Deng comes out to play it. Deng. He'll leave it. Around the boards. Calabrese has it. Calabrese flips it up at the blue line. That's onside, but cleared away. Rothenberger. Panaco's on him. Rothenberger trying to get in front. Rothenberger with a shot. Crashes into the goal. Deng's got it. Ball still loose. Now the whistle goes. Chance for Ryan Rothenberger. So we're down to 50.6 seconds to go. Timeout. 50.6 tie game. Again, it's big because Saskatoon needs to win. 1 point will not get them into the playoffs. They are 2 points behind 2 other teams. And they will be shorthanded the rest of the game, barring a penalty to the Autobots. Face-off in the Autobot zone. Again, they are on the power play, 5-on-4. Saskatoon has elected to pull the goaltender. 5-on-5, the empty net. The towel on the top of the Autobot net was hanging down over the crossbar. Referee spotted that. Face-off won by the Autobots. Panaco, he'll move it up. Panaco, again, the net is empty. He'll get it back. Panaco offside at the blue line. 40.0 seconds to go. Autobots fans around us not happy. All right, here we go. Calabrese back in his own end. Chops it off the boards. Sonny Baines. Pass up ahead for Panaco. Goaltender's back in for Saskatoon. 30 seconds to go. Panaco cycles it down low. Nunes is on it. Nunes behind the goal for the Autobots. Nunes over to the boards. Rothenberger trying to get there. Abdelkader got there first. Long lead pass up ahead. It'll roll right down to the goaltender, who'll have to cover it up. If that was wide, it wouldn't have been flooring because Saskatoon shorthanded, but because it's on goal, it forces the face-off. Goaltender's gone back to the bench. Net is empty again. 5 players out on the floor for Saskatoon. 12.7 seconds to go. They win the faceoff. Shot right on goal. It goes over the top of the net. Sits on the mesh on the top of the net. It's going to stay there for the faceoff. Saskatoon coming that close. Tkachuk will take the faceoff for the Wheat Kings. 8.9 seconds. Going to redo the faceoff. That took 1.2 seconds off. That should go back if anybody's noticing. It was 8.9 before the failed faceoff. $8.7. Tkachuk won the faceoff, got a shot on goal. Deng made the save. They all pile in there. Deng's got it, but Tkachuk won it cleanly and got away a clean shot. The other center's got to tie him up. He was allowed to walk right in. Deng with a big save. 6.6 to go. That took 2.1 seconds. Our next game was scheduled for 12:45, which was 9 minutes ago. Into the corner. We'll go to the boards. 2 seconds to go. Tkachuk with a shot. It goes wide. Buzzer goes. And the game is over. 4-4 tie between the Autobots from Toronto and the Saskatoon Wheat Kings. And the Wheat Kings will come up short. There's the time on the clock. 0.0. Well, as we said, next game is scheduled for 12:45. It's later than that now. So we'll say the next game is scheduled for 1. Well, let's see. Just working on my graphics here, what I'm going to put on. Let's say 12:45 because that's when it's on the schedule. Okay. We're a little bit behind. They did build in a break, so we'll be okay when we get to the end of the tournament games. After 2 more games, there'll be a little bit of a break before we get to the semifinals. So we'll get back on schedule for sure then. In the meantime, we'll be back with another game coming up in just a few minutes, just as quickly as they can clear the floor and get the next 2 teams on. It'll be the Montreal Black Knights, Kitchener 37s in the men's B. Come back and join us then.